going on, peeps? This is Art coming at you with a thought. And I was sitting there watching some videos today because I just got woke up. Went to go get something to eat. Came back here, watched some videos on YouTube. Just relaxing. And I'm still watching these videos about women talking about what they bring to the table, or like how they don't like the question, what do they bring to the table? And what it comes to, what I find out is that a lot of women don't like this question because it holds them accountable for what comes out of their mouth. It really does. You really can't sit there and say answer that question, because that's what I should say. You shouldn't really answer that question and then do something different, because then someone could say, wait a minute, you said you do this, 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 and this, but what you're showing me is this and this and this and this. What's going on? And that's what it is. That is the main fundamental reason why women don't like that question, because it holds them accountable for what they say. And this is why a lot of women say that, if you ask me that question, that means you're an insecure man, da 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 da. It does not mean that you're an insecure man if you ask that question, because women have for too long have said what men should give to them, what men should do for them. That's men coming to the table with something. A man needs to have his money. He needs to have car, status, dress well, sex game on point. He needs to have a certain height, and all this other stuff. They have all these requirements for you, but you should have no requirements for them. They should just exist. I'm just here because I'm so special. I'm above you. This, that. No. And the more and more videos I see like this, it tells me this, that men in general are starting to up their standards. Maybe slowly, but it is happening, because now more and more men are valuing themselves, not to be in certain relationships with a woman that is not going to be beneficial to them. And these are men that are asking these questions. These particular men that's asking these questions to these females. These are the men that want relationships and value themselves. And they value having a good relationship. And the reason why I can say that ultimately is because if you're just getting some ass, you don't care what she's bring to the table. If all you want is some damn butt, some damn head, or some type of sexual favor where you're gonna deal with her for like 3 months and then kick her to the curb, you're not asking her what does she bring to the table, because that's not what you care about. It's not. See, men that ask these questions care. They care about being in a relationship. They care about having a partner that's gonna be there for them. They care about all these things, everything under the sun, and they want to make sure that you're gonna be the right person, or that you're gonna actually say what you do. You see, that's the whole thing with females. Females like the nuance of things. They don't want to directly tell you things, so that way they can wiggle their way around it, because they like the fluidity of a relationship. They like the fluidity of not telling the truth, because it gives them wiggle room to go around it, or to say something like, well, I didn't say that. No. We as men are more concrete. We are men have a code of honor about ourselves. The whole adage about a man is, my word is my bond. It's my bond to you. What comes out my mouth is sacred. What comes out my mouth is the truth about me as a person. And if I say this to you, then that is who I need to be. If I say to you that I'm a loyal friend, guess what? I have to be a loyal friend. Or else I'm a trash person if I'm not a loyal friend. If I'm not going to be there when I say I be there, that is my bond as a man. And we all men understand that. All real men anyway, understand that your word is your bond. But women don't have that same concept, which is why they lie a lot. Because their bond is manipulation. Their bond is to tricking people to do stuff for them. That's what they do. And the more and more videos you see of women complaining about guys asking this question, it just shows me that a lot of men are trying to step up their game, because they're not just accepting any old thing. And women don't like it, because now it puts more pressure on them to step up their game. Because for far too long, men have just accepted the bare minimum for women. And guys are not going for that anymore. We're not going for bare minimum. Like, listen, if we're going to be in this committed relationship, it doesn't have to just work for you. It has to work for me too. Because I'm in this too. And just because you getting your needs met does not mean I don't get my needs met at all. Like I said, there's plenty of damn forums back in the day where I saw like men complaining about their relationships, how their wife just stopped doing stuff, and you know, they tried everything but nothing can happen, and they just end up, you know, what it comes down to is, if the relationship is not working for you, then it's time to leave. It really is. It's just time to leave. Because marriages as it is today are nothing but contracts. It's a business move. In the short term of the way of talking about it, it's just a business move. What can I get out of this person? And so you're going to need to know what they bring to the table. So that way you can negotiate your business contract. You're just not going to pick anybody up off the street just to start a business. No, you're going to need to know what their credentials are, what kind of work experience they've had, all that stuff, background information. Guess what? That's what that is. It's the interview question. What do you bring to the table? Do you bring love, loyalty, respect? Can you cook? Are you a nice person? Are you family oriented? You know, those are the questions that women can say, but they don't say that because they don't want to be beholden to that. They don't want to be beholden to a certain set. They don't want to say that they're loving when they want to actually be a bitch. They don't. And every time that a woman bucks against that notion, the main thing they say is, well, what do you bring to the table? And then you lay off your list, then they want to move on to a certain subject, because at that point, you know, they don't bring any value to you because they don't want to bring any value to you. That's 100% the fucking answer. I bring no value to you. So let's go on to something else. At that point, walk up and leave. Pay for the food, walk up and get out of there. I would. I've done it before. I told the chick, yo, listen, this ain't working out for me. And then she was like looking at that like dumbfounded, like, why are you getting up? It's like, listen, you know you don't like my ass. So here's the money for the food. Here goes the tip. I'm gonna tip the waiter. And you gonna have a nice day. And I went about my way and did stuff that I like. I don't feel like I'm sitting there in front of somebody who don't like me. Like that's the thing to do. Hell the fuck no. I'm not gonna sit there in front of somebody that doesn't offer me anything or bring me anything to enjoy. I'm not a fucking doll that you can play with. You're gonna have to bring some value to me as well. You need to entertain me as well. I shouldn't just be there just to entertain you. It's a symbiotic relationship, tit for tat. But this is the main reason why chicks don't like this question, because it really holds them accountable and makes them actually do some damn work in a relationship. And it actually shows you who they are. And they don't want to seem to be in like they're a bad person. Most chicks don't want to seem like they're a bad person. With my personality, I think a lot of people full of crap, especially women. But anyway, I want to get this off my chest. Thought this would be making a good video. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later, man. Deuces.